Hello! Welcome to Riff and Revel! I think we're...
That would be an accurate assumption.
Sorry, I'm on push to talk for the first time, and I'm getting used to it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Riff and Revel. For those of you new to R&R tonight, we're 5 friends who play D&D together almost every Friday night. Hopefully more often now. Hey, my work schedule is, well, I'm not working anymore. So, hey.
She's homeless.
Fridays are open. I'm at school. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I'm Callie. I'm the DM of this crazy group of players here. And I'm leading us through Storm King's Thunder. We're over a year into it now. And let's get some intros rolling. Joe, why don't you start us off?
Hello. Next? No, I'm kidding. My name is Joe. I play the dwarf Braddock. He's a bristly little boy, but everybody loves him. And he's got a big old shield, and he likes to hit things. Yeah, he's a protection fighter, and he's kind of the mother of the group.
Hi, I'm Dave. I play an elven wizard called Bravo Quirks, who is very good at remembering everything all the time. He's a good wizard, and he's the best at names.
What's his favorite spell?
His favorite spell
that he can cast
is probably it's Travis's turn to do a thing.
Hello, I am Travis. I play the group's druid, Carrion, and I don't know why, but I always want to switch those two. I am a neutral druid, as most druids are, as it turns out. Carrion, I should say, doesn't trust people easily, and he's from the High Forest, and about to get squashed by a giant, maybe. Hopefully not, though. I'm hoping not. Hopefully not. And that's all I wrote. I didn't write anything, actually, but that's all I'm saying.
And I am Lauren. I play the half-elf nature cleric. She is the quote-unquote youngest of the group and has a long ways to go and has a very firm sense of justice. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, last time, I always want to say last week. Last time, our party found themselves still in the town of Port Last, a heavy fog obstructing view for quite a distance. It's coming up to midday, but it's still not quite warm enough to burn away that fog yet. But upon landing here, they discovered that the town was under attack by frost giants. Like mid-raid, no big deal. They decided to see if they could aid the townsfolk and slowly made their way in, quickly encountering multiple frost giants and dispatching them relatively well. And then they came upon a small group of militiamen who had been working their way around town, trying to save as many of the townsfolk as possible, as our party was also doing, and notified our friends here that the frost giants tend to respect battle prowess, and that if they could challenge and defeat the leader of this raiding party, potentially they could encourage this party of raiding marauders to leave without further massacre danger. So that is what they were faced with, and they made their way to the south side of the river in town, trying to seek out this leader, but a couple unlucky stealth rolls, and they were happened upon by one of the roaming frost giant lessers, who then began attacking, and we were in the midst of that last time. So, let me bring you guys over to the map.
It's the map. It's the map. Sorry, I won't do it. No.
Oh no, it moved. There we go. And we're over here. I can never remember the button I have to push to do that, but hey, I figured it out. All right, and I think I closed the turn order. Oh, there it is. Hey.
No, that's okay. We can redo it as long as the giants last. It'll be fine.
So, jumping right back into it, we have a downed body of a frost giant. We have 2 downed bodies of just regular townsfolk, creating some difficult terrain in the middle of the roadway here. We have North on one side of these dead bodies, Carrion and Braddock on the other side, and Bravo Quarks vanished, to their knowledge. They did see a firebolt streak out from the left of them, looking at the map, so they can guess that he's somewhere over there. There is a giant beam of moonlight, I believe. Yeah, a column of moonlight right up in the face of the frost giant that is currently threatening them. It is Bravo Quarks' turn.
Yep. So,
Quick question. Sorry. Who started the turn order?
Braddock has the highest one. He went last.
Thank you.
okay. So oh, that's dumb. I have to let go of my push a talk button to switch between the character sheet window.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna do a regular old firebolt. So I'm gonna do my incantations and my wiggly fingers and finger gun a firebolt at him.
Let it rip.
Nope.
Unfortunately, an 11 will not hit.
Okay.
So you shoot off another firebolt, but you're feeling pretty tired. Bravo Quarks is no spring chicken, and you guys have been in battle for a while now. So as much as he's trying to do his best here, it just kind of feebly flings by, and the giant, having already dodged one, anticipates its direction and manages to duck out the way.
Dave, can we get a sound effect for that?
Pew.
Is Bravo Quarks moving?
Yeah. Move. Over here.
Perfect. All right, North, you're up.
Meanwhile, what we see is just Bravo going across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is happy that she has been able to kind of be back here, but is not happy that we could possibly be in some deep ouchies. So she is going to kind of follow how everyone's sort of moving towards the left side of the map and just move over to the left side here. And she's going to cast a Sacred Flame.
All right, I believe that's it.
Dex save. Is he just as dexterous this week?
Well, let's see. Oh, I rolled a 16, so he's doing good this time. He's getting the hang of these.
Yeah, she's gonna get a little mad at this point because she hasn't lost this bad being on this trip. So perhaps her frustration is getting in the way of her aim.
Well, even if North is the youngest so-called of the group, she's just as tired. You guys, your resources are wearing thin. Is that all she's doing?
Yep, that's all she can do.
All right, Giant's turn. Does this moonbeam affect him at the start of his turn, or is it on your turn?
No, it's going to be at the start of his turn. That's why I was asking about the turn order.
Okay. Is it some sort of save?
Oh yeah, I should probably do the damage thing.
I mean, maybe.
I just kind of wanted it to happen.
I rolled a natural 20.
You know what, Callie?
Oh my goodness, guys.
I rolled a natural 1.
We better run away now because we're dying.
We're running away. I'm doing the thing.
Dave,
he still takes half damage.
Dave, replace her dice.
5.
New dice for Callie.
5. Last time he saved 2 and he took 6.
It's roll 20. It's on the computer.
Yeah. Take away her computer. Give her a...
My dice are still cursed. Don't worry. It's coming. All right. So this column of brilliant moonlight in his face, he lifts a hand up to try and block it, but it still singes him a bit in the exposed skin. But he sees his quarry. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, so there's bodies in the way. There's a moonbeam in his face. And these buildings are really tight. He's going to, well, he's already been hit by it, so he's going to move through the moonbeam. And he's going to stop over the little bodies won't get in his way, but his buddy might. So he's going to stop there. Oh, he's still in the moonbeam. Well, that's as far as he can get. So, all right. He's going to pull...
Run away?
No, he's going to pull a weighted net off his belt. And he's going to attempt to... oh, that's a ranged attack. So he's going to do that first before he moves. He's going to shift a little bit to get Braddock in view and then chuck the weighted net at the dwarf. All right, so let's see if I can keep rolling. A 19 to hit?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. All right, so you are restrained until you can escape. You can use your action to make a strength check to free yourself, or another creature in the net, or you can attack the net.
So, what?
Restrained, your speed becomes 0. Attacks against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay. Do attacks against the net still? Yeah, of course they would. They would still be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, because you're all tangled up. You could attempt a strength check that would not be at disadvantage, but otherwise you are stuck, and then he's going to take the rest of his movement to get up in your face. But that's all he can do. So that's the end of his turn. Carrion.
So I'm within range of him, and if I move away, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity from him, which I don't like. Does he look? How does he look? Does he look healthy? Maybe he's a little...
I don't think we've hit him.
I've hit him twice. You guys haven't hit him. I'm pulling away here.
He's... You can see, like, burns and blood. He's not so hot.
Okay.
Especially because I keep missing him with those fire bolts.
All right. Well, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
If I were to arm wrestle him, does it look like I would win?
I mean, he's like 24 feet tall, and his thigh is thicker than your body, so probably not.
So he's not nearly wounded enough. Got it. All right. Shoot. I want to help Braddock out of the net, but I don't think there's a way for me to do that with out getting myself beat the heck up. Is there a way for me to like taunt the giant as I run away?
Yeah, of course. You can try persuasion or intimidation, whatever your technique is, whatever you're aiming for.
Okay, I was just
Just
making
slap
sure I
that
could
move.
speak giant. Let's see. So Carrion is going to disengage from the fight and is gonna run back here. Back to the edge of this house where the giant can still hopefully see him.
You only have 30 feet of movement.
Isn't disengage a double move or no?
No, that's a different action. Disengage just prevents an attack of opportunity.
Oop, understood.
Your movement is still 30.
Understood. So I guess there in the center of the road is fine. So as Carrion's running away, he's gonna shout at the giant, "Over here, you weakling! You're pathetic!" And he's just gonna run, holding onto his staff, just trying to get away and draw the giant's ire from Braddock.
All right. Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dunked on.
I don't know that that's what I wanted to happen, but okay.
It's very effective. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. So you move carefully out of his reach, and as you're moving away, you shout this, and he's surprised that a small creature is speaking his tongue, and the words, and he just. All right,
Nerd.
Braddock, you're up. You're
Did we just watch a giant get offended?
he's
I would.
maybe not offended, but like the surprise of a creature knowing his language and then also insulting him. It was just kind of like a what?
I love it. So is this a strength saving throw or a strength check?
Strength
click?
check.
Okay, so I click.
So
the
just
strength.
click strength. Yep.
Uh-oh, that's no bueno.
That is not enough, unfortunately.
The Braddock's just kind of trying to get out of the net. Is he still standing? I would imagine he's kind of still
no,
standing.
it's weighted, so you would be
Oh.
prone. Yeah, it would have knocked you off your feet. So yeah, Braddock's also feeling, you guys have been in 3-4 battles in the last like hour or two, maybe. So it's wearing him down. His strength isn't quite where it was at the start, so it's harder to get out of this. All right, so your speed is 0. You can't move anywhere. Bravo Corks, your turn again.
Okay. I have a question.
Okay.
One of my abilities is I can use an action to conjure something. Does that take a spell slot? Or can I just do that on an action?
Do you have it written out?
Yeah. So it says you may use an action to conjure an inanimate object within 10 feet of you that you can see. The object is no larger than 3 feet on any side, weighs no more than 10 pounds, and it's a non-magical form of something you have seen. The object is visibly magic and radiates a dim light 5 feet. The object disappears after 1 hour using the spell again or taking damage.
Conjuration is the school that you took?
Yep.
Then I imagine it does not take a spell slot. Otherwise, it would say so, I would think. So
Okay.
just
Okie doke. That is good to know. I am going to move over to here. I measured it out earlier, so 10 feet there, 30 feet to get there. And now I would like to do another firebolt up this giant's bunghole.
Uh-oh.
Fire away.
Poochow!
Yes.
19.
19 hits. So as this giant is focused on the captured dwarf and the irritating insults thrown at it from the druid, even through the moonbeam, it can't really see you there with its back turned especially, and you just nail it in the broad side of the back, right in the middle. And it
No,
takes
I was aiming at his butthole.
at his butthole. Okay, his pants are on fire.
His pants are on fire. Wait, can he take some dot damage?
Burn damage every round. All right. No, Firebolt's not strong enough to set anything on fire. But he does take a significant amount of damage. My goodness. 18 points. That's a lot. He did not like that. He just turns and just like a face full of moonbeam, and he can't even really see you. All right.
And now he's got a hole in his butt.
Yeah, is that your turn, Bravo?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, North, you're up.
Upon seeing Braddock on the ground with the net on him, she kind of wants to go help him, but at the same time, she wants to keep her distance because if this turns sour, she doesn't want to stay put. So she's gonna see that bright flame hit the back of the giant rearing, and she's gonna feel a little bit better about her situation. And she's gonna go ahead and try another sacred flame. Please.
All right, these guys are not very dexterous, and my luck with dice are not great, but he still makes it with a 50.
Dang, what the hell?
No.
So the flame flickers past and shoots through the moonbeam and almost hits Bravo, but he gets out of the way.
I'm spry for my age.
He was bending to pick up a pebble, and it just went over his head. He doesn't even know it was there.
She's gonna curse, kind of loudly, and
What curse does she say?
fucking know, whatever she would say, some sort of nature curse under her breath. Yeah, like, fucking rude giant. And she is gonna actually go ahead and move a little bit closer because she wants to be with the group. Kind of going. Bravo, as he came, Bravo. Braddock, hold on a little bit longer. I think we'll get him. And that's it.
Braddock
right.
from the ground. Okay. Holding on.
All right, so this giant has been hit in the back, dodged another sacred flame, is like spitting after this druid. He looks at the dwarf at his feet. He's entangled. He sees the cleric pretty close, but he sees Carrion at the end of this alley, just kind of like, nah, and he's gonna charge at him. I think.
But first,
enough.
But first, he's still in the moonbeam.
He has to do a con save. That's right. You're right. Because he's still in the moonbeam. He made it. He got a 24. So 2 points.
2. He saved every time. This guy sucks. I tell him in giant, you
can kill him
suck.
fast.
Giants have a lot of con. What can I say?
I think he's hacking.
I'm with Out of Balance. I think there's some hacks going on. I think Out of Balance has.
Show me his spreadsheet.
That's not going to happen. All right. But as this alley is fairly narrow and he is really large, as he runs past North, you're going to get an attack of opportunity on him with your mace.
Okay,
So,
let me pull that up. One
As
second.
he steps over the prone Braddock and sort of brushes past North. You get a swing.
Can Braddock just swing from the ground?
Yeah.
He's stuck in the net. Oh yeah, 23 hits for sure.
Oh.
2 bludgeoning damage. You guys are tired. I mean, what can I say?
Tired of rolling ones, that's for sure.
Therein is the integral feature of D&D, just in general. It's like that's like a key feature of D&D. The ability to go, ooh, oh.
I 1d6 and I draw. It's fine, whatever.
Do you have a strength modifier? Because there's no strength modifier damage on.
No, I don't.
Okay, that's
the
what I
only
thought.
thing I rolled that on.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
So you knock his knee a little, but he barely seems to notice, and he charges up to Carrion.
Would the net be difficult terrain for him?
No. Over his buddy it would be. But no. There's enough room there since Braddock's prone for him to get through. Here he does get a little stuck. He will be squeezing here, which means I believe his attack is at disadvantage. Let me check that real quick.
It sounds really good, but knowing my AC...
Oh, I should have probably cast something.
Oh, wait. Before you roll anything. Do we have inspiration back?
If there is a symbol in the inspiration box, you have one.
Darn.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls.
I guess if it already does, I can't double disadvantage it, can I?
No, it doesn't stack. No, it does not, unfortunately. But attack rolls against it while it's squeezing will have advantage.
Good, I can poke it with a stick. Uh-oh, we lost your webcam.
I just closed it.
It's our first day.
I pulled a Dave. Hold on.
Don't worry,
Where should I hold? I'm holding.
Whoopsies.
He's not used to all this newfound ability to play
I know. This is so much technology, guys. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Just like, what do I click? Where's the button? Where's the button?
I don't know how this works. Guys, please help me. All right, hang on. Loading in.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh,
All right, I'm back.
uh-oh.
Let's try this again, shall we? Sorry about that. It's my first day. All right, so he takes a swing at Carrion with his axe at disadvantage. But still swings at 21.
Oh yeah, that hits for sure.
I don't know, guys. I'm rolling really well. Okay,
We noticed.
so
Yeah.
Carrion takes 17 points of slashing damage.
What?
This isn't new, guys. This isn't the first time you've been hit by a frost giant.
No, this is like the
it's
fifth.
just it's not a good number every
That's
time.
low
though.
damage. All right, he has multi-attack, so he's going to swing again, still at disadvantage.
Do you guys want to play the hardest D&D campaign there is? Sure.
This is a 17 hit.
Yep.
Okay, you take 21 points of slashing.
Oh god.
So you're like dead.
Oh well, I wouldn't call it dead.
And so ended the last time Carrion ever talked shit.
All right, well, that's the giant's turn, and so now it's Carrion's go.
So Carrion takes the first hit, and it clobbers him on the arm, and it resounds and is a big thud. But maybe a little bit of crunching, but he's still standing. And after the second hit, he just looks utterly decimated. I have a friend that loves that word. Just bleeding profusely, with a big gash across his chest. He does not look healthy or well or anything remotely close to that. So he will disengage. Where I'm assuming this river is flowing out to sea. Is that right?
Yes.
Is it fast?
Not a magic river.
I was asking. I don't know. Like, is it rapid?
It's
faster than walking, running?
No. Well, it's faster than walking or running, but like right at the edge here, it's just shallows. So you could be fine to go in 5 or 10 feet, but after that, you're probably in too deep.
We're already in too deep.
So if I were to run up and jump into the river, could I make it into the rapid end and be carried away?
Cannonball!
No, if you want to do that, then you could make an athletics check to see if you make it in all the way to get carried away immediately, or if you have to use some of your movement next round. But yeah, you could try that.
So he's going to shout.
Language proficiency!
Yeah, he's just gonna shout in common, because that's all he can think at this time. I'm gravely wounded, I need to flee! And he is going to run, he's going to disengage and run backwards. Can he make an athletics check while disengaging?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not an action, it's just a check.
Okay. And he's going to run and try to jump into the river. Oh, no one can see what I'm doing. Hang on. Let me fix that. So there's Carrion getting whomped on by the giant. He's gonna go over here and he's gonna jump in that. Ideally. I'm looking for the athletics check. Sorry.
It's alphabetical.
It's literally first one, number 1.
12.
There we go. 12.
I was looking at so many different things.
Yeah, okay, that'll be enough. You run, you take a couple steps into the water, and then just leap with whatever energy you have left, and you begin to get taken downstream. So I'll watch your movement for you.
Thank you.
For the next little while. And that's Carrion's turn, unless you had a bonus action that you wanted to do.
I'd like to heal the full health. How hard is it? Like, how hard do I feel it would be to swim against the current in here? Like, to shore, I mean.
With the way that it curves, given your current state, it might be hard. Normally, you probably figure you could do it. But in this, it'll have to be another check.
Okay. That's my turn. Thank you.
Okay. So
thank you and good night. I'm out of here.
Movie?
I could if I didn't disengage.
So what are we talking about here? Is this more like a swan dive, like a cannonball? Like did you knee up
Belly.
your chest? Just
It probably was not graceful.
It was not graceful at all. He's not feeling good. He's barely
Looks like
clinging
a
on to
salmon.
his staff in the water.
so like a salmon going north to spawn.
It's probably like a pole vault.
Oh yeah, used his staff to launch him in. All right, Braddock, you're prone and tangled in a heavy net. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, options.
Yeah, these battles are just wearing on you guys. Like, strength is going, energy is going, spells are drying up. It's tough. Fighting is hard, guys. All right, Bravo, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna move over here. And then I'm going to do a magic missile at the bad guy.
Magic missile?
Yep.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna do the one thing that Callie can't roll for because we gotta hit her.
Well,
But
the
I'm-
attacks
I'm-
have advantage because he's squeezing.
I'm using it at level 3.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
So, yep. I think that's all damage, maybe?
Well, you missed.
No, it just hits.
It just hit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Magic Missile
Oh.
doesn't hit. Doesn't miss.
All right. Well then, one. How do I read these numbers? What even is this?
Why
okay,
is it 2 times 1? I don't understand.
Because it's cast at 2 levels higher than the spell that it is. So the first one, I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm looking at.
This was not really built well for magic missile. Okay, so it's what 1d4 plus 1 for each missile, right? And
Yeah.
then because you cast it at a higher level, it's how many d4s?
So a dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force, and then when you cast at second level or higher, it creates 1 more dart for each slot above first. So
Oh, so you just get more darts.
yeah.
Okay. So the first one is 5 points of damage. Because it's 1d4 plus 1.
Does it get your spell modifier for damage as well?
I don't think so.
Darn.
Okay, so roll damage again. Or just roll it again and then roll the damage. Oh, and Carrion, I need you to make 2 con saves.
What? Okay.
Because your moonbeam is concentration and you took damage.
Oh, you're right.
And jumped into a river.
That was the easy part.
How about I just roll 5d4?
6 and then
Okay.
6.
Okay, so you failed. So moonbeam is...
The light seems to evaporate.
Would that have evaporated before my turn? Because that definitely would have changed where I moved.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so just... Yeah. I did the 5, so just subtract 1 dart.
What?
How you're rolling... How many darts do you have? 5? 6? 5.
5.
5. So just roll 4 darts worth of damage. Missiles, sorry. Magic missiles. All our Canadian watchers might think we're talking about cigarettes.
Right?
Call them darts.
Oh yeah.
Some people do. Not all Canadians.
Cool. Just the cool ones.
All right, 12 points of
boy.
damage.
There's 2 ones. So each dart does +1. So it's 1d4 plus 1. So that's why I put the +4.
Gotcha. All right, so ping, 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 ping. These magic missiles hit into the back of this frost giant, and he's just kind of like, "Arr, arr." He can't really turn his head to look and see who's hitting him. He just knows that he's getting hit. Is that all of your movement?
Yes.
Okay, so North, it's your turn.
Since we are now Sans Carrion, we're gonna need all the help we can get. She is heard him say he's injured, and then all of a sudden a splash. So now she's really not feeling confident, and now she's like, no Carrion, no Braddock, what the hell do we do? So she's gonna cast Bane on the giant. So he, as long as I don't lose my concentration, whenever he fails, you have to make charisma saving throw. And whenever he fails it, you add a d4 and subtract.
All right, charisma. Oh, well, he's more charismatic than he is dexterous, but let's see.
Oh God, you're gonna roll a 27.
No, an adjusted 20. So I think that beats your spell save at the top of your spell page.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
So does that mean it just completely failed? Or that it's concentration, right? So it's...
So yeah, I imagine that up to that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Yeah, it doesn't say, if they pass, then they're fine. With a concentration, sure, yeah. Each round, at the top of your turn or whatever, he'll roll a charisma save. As long as you don't drop the spell.
Yes, for the next minute.
Yep. Okay, so are you moving at all?
Can't really move without getting an attack.
No, he's not within range.
He's not within range. Yeah, nope. I'm gonna go ahead and move back over here across the giant to make it a little bit harder on him to move to get her.
All right. Then it is the giant's turn, and seeing his quarry jump into the river, he's gonna turn around. He currently sees his entangled dwarf, and he sees the old man. All right, so he's kind of miffed, but he's also kind of hurt, so he's gonna come up
and take his anger out on Braddock.
He's going to pick up the net with Braddock in it, and he's gonna go back the other way with Braddock slung over his shoulder.
I don't get like a...
Hey, no.
You don't get...
Braddock doesn't get like to struggle or fight against it or anything?
On your turn you can, sure. But you're entangled, or restrained, so... He's not attacking you or moving away from you, so there's no attacks of opportunity. So on your turn, you can attempt to free yourself, but that's about it. All right, Carrion, you are being pulled downstream, so make another athletics check to see if you can pull yourself to shore.
17.
That's pretty good. So as you're pulled downstream more quickly than maybe you anticipated, you get under the bridge and there's some rocks that cause the current to shift a bit. You manage to push off of them and you just south of the bridge. Right there.
Oh, sorry. So I'm right here at the rocks? Okay.
Yep.
So he heaves himself out of the water He's just kind of like not outstanding, but just kind of pulls himself up, has the staff in hand, just completely drenched. He will use his last level 2 spell. Oh boy. So he's going to cast Healing Word at level 2 just to try to stop some of the bleeding.
Okay.
And that's going to be a plus whatever. Plus wisdom. 4. So it's going to be 9 points to him.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What?
No. 7.
Plus... Wait, what the crap?
Yeah, that just did 1d4 plus your wisdom. So...
Oh, I see.
You have to roll another d4. I think.
Didn't it?
At second level, right?
Yeah, no, I think it rolled 2. Because the first one is 1d4. So there's 2 right there.
And then 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 7.
Okay. He doesn't look much better, but some of the bleeding has stopped. Oh,
Nothing.
this will be the death of me, quite literally. And he pushes himself to his feet. Does he have any movement after that?
I'll say you can have half.
Oop, wrong. Sorry. Wrong canvas. So he's going to scurry up to the edge of this house and try to peek in and see if there's anything going on still.
All right. You see... Well, I don't know. Can you see Braddock there? Slung over the back?
No, I can't see anything around the house.
All right, Braddock, it's your turn. You're bouncing off the back of this frost giant.
Yeah, so Braddock, like, once he got picked up, he was like, oh, whoop! And he's still trying to fight. He's cursing at the giant and dwarvish, and he's just trying to make it as much of a go of it as he can. That ain't it.
No, unfortunately not. You're giving it your all, but this net just will not give. It's so tangled around you. It's hard to get any purchase, especially now that you're bouncing around and things are moving. It's especially difficult to break out.
14?
Yes, Travis.
Can he attack it?
He can attack it, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Can I attack it in addition to the strength check? I don't think I can.
No, that's your action. All right, Bravo.
I mean, I do have 2 attacks. Maybe I should be attacking and just take 2 attacks at disadvantage than 1 action at regular.
Risks.
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Firebolt on, but I'm specifically aiming for the net above where Braddock is that the giant is holding on to.
So you're attacking the net.
Yep.
Okay. Have at it.
Pew! 23.
That hits. And 12 fire damage. So the straining ropes, this firebolt hits right where they're clumped and just engulfs it in flame. So many of the ropes start to snap away with the fire that even though it didn't cut all the way through it, Braddock's weight and the bouncing break the last strands and he falls to the ground. He's going to take a little damage.
Oops, sorry.
Just as long as it's not. Wait a minute. I don't want to say because it might be the number.
You're free! Oh, he's dead. I don't think Nick's been that way.
Falls, crashes.
5 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground. But you are free of the net. And is Bravo moving?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. Well, get away from it. Yes.
All right, North, you're up.
North didn't see anything, so she's still panicking. She hears the firebolt go. She hears a hit and struggling, but doesn't quite know what that means. So she's going to try and meet the giant on the other side of the building, which she could actually get to.
All right, so you're going to move around the backside. There you go. All right.
And she can't quite see anything, so she's going to go ahead and hold a sacred flame, hoping that the giant's going to come around the corner. She doesn't really know what's going on.
All right. Holding a sacred flame. The giant's turn. Noticing the weight change from the net that he was carrying, he turns and sees the dwarf at his feet, the wizard in the distance there, having just freed him. He drops the shredded net.
And pulls out his second one.
And runs away.
He considers the dwarf prone on the ground.
He's gonna step on me. He's gonna step on me. He's just gonna step on me.
He's... he doesn't really consider the dwarf a threat right now, but the wizard just broke the net. He's pretty hurt, so...
He decides to run away.
I don't think that's really his thing. He's not super smart. He was gonna try, but now that his prize is gone, he's just gonna try to grapple Braddock.
Uh-oh.
And try to pick him up in his arms, or in his hands, I guess, because he's got real big hands. So, opposed strength checks, I believe is how it goes.
Oh no.
I rolled a natural 1, but it's still a 7. It still beats you.
That's a failure, though.
Yeah, it doesn't automatically fail.
Only on attacks and saving throws.
No.
Yeah, the natural one's a. It's a. All right.
It's an ability check.
Yeah.
So it gets you.
Just failed.
Not on ability checks, no. I mean, usually it's low enough that they fail, but on opposed checks, no. So he's got you in his meaty hand, and he's gonna walk away. Well, maybe run. Well, that was his action, so he can only walk. So he's gonna go 40 feet away from y'all. And if you can see him there, North, then that activates your Sacred Flame dex.
Please, I need another one. Yeah, I can see
I
it.
rolled a 5.
Yes! 14 points of damage!
That's a lot.
She's just like, I see you, you stupid thing! And she's gonna launch it at him.
And you see Braddock in its fist.
There's no way.
All right, that's its turn. So, Carrion, you're up.
Would Carrion have heard anything going on?
Well, you would have heard Bravo shout, "Okay, get away." And then you would have heard... You probably heard North.
Probably just like the annoying shrill of the scream,
Yeah,
not the actual
maybe
word.
not the words, yeah.
So Carrion is hearing his friends. Just nods. Okay. All right. Just trying to reassure himself. And he is gonna
Oh wait, he still had Bane on him.
Oh, he didn't have it on him, but I was supposed to make another.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
charisma.
Was he in range? At the start of the turn, I don't think he was because you were around the side of the house. You have to be able to see him. So on the next turn, if you can see him, then I will roll the charisma save.
So he's going to hustle up here, and as he does, he's going to struggle a little bit to get into his pack. And he fishes out, because he has a staff in hand, and he puts it under his arm, and he kind of slings the backpack over, and he's trying to hold everything, not drop it, and he's going through, and he pulls out a potion of greater healing. Oh, for once, thank you, Braddock. This was very thoughtful. He's just kind of mumbling to himself, and at least I think it was from Braddock. He thinks it's from Braddock. That's all that matters. And he's going to uncork it and just chug it down.
4d4 plus 4.
High roller. Let's. Nice.
15.
Not bad.
So some more of the wounds kind of shrivel. Would they sizzle? They'd sizzle. It's magic, of course. And they kind of disappear. He's looking bruised and beaten, but not on death's doorstep anymore. And that's his turn.
That's good.
He does drop the bottle back into his pack and slings it back on.
All right. So, it is Braddock's turn.
I don't know what I can do.
You can attempt to break the grapple by doing a strength check. I believe as the grapplee, you can do either athletics or acrobatic. Either.
I don't know if that's. Hold on. It does say athletics. Acrobatics is dexterity.
Yeah, the grappler has to use athletics. The grapplee can use either of their choice.
I guess I'll try an athletics check.
All right. I will roll mine. I rolled low.
16.
You beat him. I rolled a 12. My low rolls are coming in now, guys.
Sweet justice.
So as this giant gets hit with a sacred flame, like surprise around the corner, its grasp loosens ever so slightly, enough for you to like jam your axe handle in and pry open a couple of fingers, and you manage to drop to the ground. Make an acrobatics check to see if you land on your feet. You won't take damage this time, but oh yeah, no problem. Like a cat.
Like a dwarven cat.
3-point hero slam.
Perfect 10 landing. Good. It's good on the.
Are you gonna move away at all?
No. I mean, I still have my sword and shield, don't I? Like, I'm still girded for battle.
You're still equipped, yep.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Let's take a break and I'll think about it.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Yes, okay. That's a good time to take a break. All right. Yeah, so 15 minutes? 10 minutes? We guys need 15? Well, let's do 15. All right, at quarter past, we'll come back. I know you're saying 10, but let's do 15. So you guys can eat and get a drink and whatever. So quarter past, we're going to go on, we'll be back at quarter past. But before we leave, I'd like to give a shout out to our friend Ann Palmer over at Curious Crafts. She makes awesome things like D&D terrain from scratch. She makes Christmas ornaments, which I can vouch are incredibly adorable, and other amazing creative things. She also makes D&D one-shots, collaborative, really, really cool stuff. She's amazing. If you haven't already, we encourage you to go check her out while we're on break. She's at twitch.tv/curiouscrafts. All right, so we'll see you in 15 minutes. Oh, hello. Oh, caught me by surprise. Hello. Welcome back. Travis had a mouthful of food, so we didn't get our countdown. All right. Welcome back. We're just gonna jump right back into this because why not? Braddock, you have just escaped the grasp of a frost giant, landed on your feet like you knew what you were doing, and now you're staring up at this heavily bleeding, large blue-skinned monster.
So Braddock's gonna make a very rude gesture with his hand.
Okay. I'm sure we
And-
can all figure out.
I mean, yeah, no, I can show you. I can just show you.
That's okay.
If you want
That's
it.
all right.
What is it?
So,
You want to see?
this, this is an imagination game.
Okay. All right. I'm imagining it. It's awesome. So he's going to disengage and he's going to run.
You cannot disengage.
Why
You've
not?
used your action.
Don't I get a move action?
Moving is your move action. This is not 3.5. This is 5e. Moving is the move action. Your one action was to break the grapple. Disengage is an action. Unless you're a rogue, in which case it's a bonus action. But you are not a rogue, so disengage is a full action.
I thought I had an action and a move action and disengage with it. Okay. Well then, I guess I just have to move then. Yeah. That's going to be risky. Well, I mean, if I got to do what I got to do. So he is going to kind of like come around the side here. Just like from North's perspective, it's just all of a sudden, bipedal dwarf. And
So you're not moving out of his range?
yeah, no, he is. He's not done moving.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
And he's just hauling ass. Like he's leaning into his turn. Like, run, she's coming!
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration. Pose disadvantage on you.
All right, well, unfortunately, disadvantage, I got a 22.
Yep.
What
Do
about
it.
Bane?
All right.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter even if it's 4 left. Like if you were
Yeah.
to max roll.
I think 18 would still hit. So you take 20 points of slashing damage.
Oh. So I guess like around here. Let's see. So he's got like a 10-foot reach.
Correct.
One of these two squares. I would assume like here. He just like takes it in the back and just falls down like a big old oof. It was 20 I took.
That is correct.
He is down for the count.
Hey, Giant, could you not?
All right, so Braddock falls unconscious as he tries to get away. Bravo, your turn.
Okay. I am going to move here.
We need another big firebolt.
You almost run smack dab into Carrion around the corner.
I don't think I can't even see him. And then
Yes, you
I'm
can just
going-
see him.
no, I can't see Carrion.
Oh, I thought you meant the giant.
I see Bravo's beard poking out from around the corner.
You see one of his ears. I'm gonna do another firebolt because I need to ration these spells.
All right.
So I haul ass towards the corner of these buildings, and then as soon as the dragon comes into sight, as I'm running, I start mumbling the incantation and doing the sacred gestures and launch a firebolt. And 18.
18 hits.
Oh,
10
yeah.
points of fire damage.
Boom! Get dunked on, nerd.
Dab on the haters.
This giant is not looking so good.
Oh, was that Is he also facing away from me?
Kinda. Like, you hit him in, like, the right shoulder.
No, I was aiming for his butt again.
Oh, well, I mean, he's a big target, sure. You kind of tramp stamp area. All right, North, it's your turn. So he's got to make a charisma save, right?
Well, it's for when they make attack rolls or saving throw rolls.
Yeah. Well, that's what the Bane will affect, but the spell, you now have sight on him again, right?
Oh,
so I rolled a 3.
Cool.
So he is Bane.
You are Bane!
Oh.
She sees Braddock in front of her, unconscious, but she also hears the firebolt flaring by and hitting the giant, and it's not looking great. And she's kind of like, Braddock is a big guy. He could probably bounce back. I just need one more, like, second, whether she's trying to go back and forth, whether she's going to bring him back right now, or if she's going to go ahead and hit the giant. And she decides that help is on the way, and it's going to be faster if Braddock can get up. So she's going to use Spare the Dying. So he's going to have 0 hit points, but he is stable.
All right, so you won't have to make any death saving throws. You do have to move right up to him as it's a touch attack. Or attack! Touch spell.
I attack you back to life.
Get back to hell.
Damn it, Braddock! I don't want to do this again!
Oh, he's he's out.
Yeah, she's just taking...
Still screaming at him. Doesn't stop her from screaming at him.
I love it.
All right, so are you moving anymore? That was only like a 5-foot step, so you've got 25 feet of movement.
Then she kind of wants to... let's see, the giant probably won't hit something that's already down, thinking it's dead. She's gonna go, if she goes up here, is this considered moving out of range if she goes sideways?
She is out of range, so she can move wherever she wants.
Matter. Okay.
Yeah.
So
he only has 10 feet.
She's gonna go ahead and go over here so that she can keep an eye on Braddock and also hopefully bring some distance between her and the...
All right. Then it is the giant's turn. And... Tricky. All right, so he just saw the half-elf run, but he got hit from behind.
In his booty.
Don't forget that part.
No, don't.
Yeah, but there's 2 of them there.
Don't though.
No, I think he's leaning more towards the single target. All right, he's going to go after North.
Don't do that either.
Just in general.
I don't know how to make this 10 feet. I think that's 10 feet away from her. Whatever. Let's just say that's 10 feet away from you because he's got reach. All right. Yeah, he's going to swing at you with his axe because that's all he's got now since his net is in shreds.
Get dunked on, net.
I don't think a 14 hits.
Aha, does not.
But he swings again.
Please.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
All right, you take 23 points of slashing damage as he kind of like almost tries to cut you in half against the building. Your armor, the metal plating kind of like stops it and you're like, oh! The wind knocked out of you as this enormous blade like almost buckles in your armor there. But thankfully it did its job. You're still standing, though that hurt a lot. Probably a couple broken ribs. That's his turn. Carrion, you're up.
She is going to be praying till Sylvanas right now, hoping that just the next couple of hits just.
Bravo. It's good to see any face, actually. Surprised I'm still in the land of the living.
And he's kind of like rushing by as he says that. He was initially shocked when the firebolt, like, he saw something poke around the corner, and all of a sudden, the firebolt. So Carrion was like, whoa,
Bravo.
Anyway.
Oh, yes. Hello. I didn't see you there. Why are you wet?
Yeah, sorry. Water in... I breathed in some water. Another time, Bravo.
Oh, yes. Now's not the time. No.
So Carrion is going to run up here to this corner of the building, and as he's moving, he's going to use his bonus action, and he's going to conjure the Will of Nature on his staff, and it's going to sprout like little leaves and branches and become all naturey, and it's going to look super badass as much as a leafed up stick can. But he doesn't he doesn't attack with it. He kind of leans it to the side of the building, and he stoops down, he picks up a rock, and he loads it into his sling, and he hurls it at the giant.
All right.
Be prepared to be amazed. If I can find. Oh, and he crits! Oh, God. Okay, wait.
Wrecked.
Be prepared to be... I just roll it twice, right? Or does it roll it twice?
It gives you the crit damage.
Okay.
I believe.
Do we
If
get
it's-
the...
please be higher than
thing,
4.
The grid
Oh,
table?
yeah, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Roll a d20 to see if you confirm.
Do I just roll it with my
You can do it.
modifier or no?
Yeah, roll it with the
15.
15 just hits.
Yes!
The Rock of Justice, go!
Thank you, Sylvanas!
If this rock kills this giant, it's gonna be awesome.
The rock tears through the giant,
Wait,
splitting him in two.
wait. That rock's name isn't Dwayne, is it?
Killed by the people's elbow.
Oh, God.
All right, Travis, roll a d100.
21. It was a special rock that had a spell of shrink cast onto it, and as it flies, it turns into a boulder.
This was our first one, right?
I don't think so.
First
I think
good
it's
one.
the second.
Oh, maybe second.
I think we're hyping.
I think we're also running the fuck away if this giant is down.
Yeah, if he can withstand
saying
rocks,
goodbye.
we're fucking done. We can't do anything else better than rocks.
There's no technology greater than that. You're ruffling a lot of papers over there.
I think I like it.
She can't find it.
Hang on. Yeah, I can't find the range one. So I'll just do this one, and so you roll the damage, and it's stunned for a round.
Oh,
so
that's
you
amazing.
crack it right.
Yeah, but it was 5 damage. That's the
that
crit
was your.
damage.
Oh, okay.
It's a 1d4 in my
For a
defense.
second there, I was like, "Wait, you rolled 21 damage on a sling? What?"
It's a
All right.
nuke.
So, do you get to add anything to that Dex modifier or anything?
Do
Isn't
I?
it double damage because it's a crit?
Yeah, it rolled.
That is
D4.
double damage.
Yeah, that's
Thank
the
you,
two
Dave.
D4s.
Oh,
That's the 2d4s.
I don't have Dex, so
Oh, okay. That's why. All right. So it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you hit it in just the right spot that it just kind of a half step forward and is just like reeling. And North, you see it like stars in its eyes. It can't seem to focus on you anymore. Like it pulls its axe back out of your chest and it's just like,
So Carrion shouts, "Run for it, North! Braddock, Bravo, and I will do something."
Well, Bravo and you.
They know she probably has more health than they do. That was exciting.
that was
Yeah.
good. We haven't had one of those in a
Carrion.
while. Yeah, good shot.
Can I-
All right.
Can I go and search for that rock and take it with me?
Hey, maybe we got to down him first.
All right, Braddock, you don't have to make any death saving throws because spare the dying. So, Bravo, your turn.
Okay. Seeing the Herculean toss of a rock, I am going to move up to back up.
How far can you cast from?
Oh, that is way closer than I wanted to be to this thing. Well, I can cast, depending on the spell, I can cast very far. I couldn't see it before.
We need to get you like a periscope.
Yeah. Or like a mirror where I can just see around corners.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Okay, I'm going to do another firebolt.
All right, bring it on.
Oh, 8.
Oh no!
But it's a
Yeah,
1.
that's a natural 1. So, go ahead and roll another d20 with your spell modifier.
I don't
there.
want to.
This might be a critical miss.
I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Dang it! You had to crush our high.
No, he's good.
Fine.
No, just a regular miss.
Although, do I add my stuff to it, or is it just a straight d20?
No, you add your. It's like another to hit roll.
Gotcha. Okay. So
So,
16
just a
your
miss.
damage.
No, it's just a miss.
To
You don't
the building
critically
behind
miss.
it.
You just see, you singe a little grass. All right, that's your
Oh,
movement. That's your
oh.
attacks.
Does stun grand advantage?
It does.
Oh, hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Lord
Is this
Yield.
17?
My favorite.
17.
The generous benefactor.
Stunned. You are incapacitated and you can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attacks against you have advantage.
So just go ahead and take that 16 damage in your butt
You
again.
are correct. You are correct. All right. North, as you're like trying to catch your breath after that last hit, you find yourself having to jump out of the way as the body falls at your feet. This firebolt hits it in the back.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Racking up the body count.
So
Good thing for that advantage.
is today technically the point where it's canonical that that all of Bravo's attacks are aimed at the butt?
Just in
Just a
this
firebolt.
instance. Oh yeah.
You want to hit low so that the flame spreads up.
All right. So, well then,
So
yeah. So North, it's your turn. This giant has just fallen at your feet. You have a moment to catch it. Braddock is unconscious.
Yeah, so she is going to like visibly be like tired but excited at the same time, and then she's gonna go ahead and run over to Braddock, and she's gonna go ahead and use her point of inspiration to try and heal him up because she has cure wounds left.
Well, inspiration works on D20 rolls.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
yeah, she wants to heal for a D20.
Yeah.
that would be sweet.
I'm gonna heal you 8, so it'll at least bring him conscious. Come on, Braddock, get up. And it's more like a.
Oh, it's more than
panic.
that, isn't it?
No.
Don't you get your wisdom like I do?
Oh yeah, 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Then I
whatever your
probably should have been
wisdom-
healing a lot more.
Yeah, whatever your wisdom modifier is.
It's a 5, so it's 8 plus 5. I need to change that.
13.
Nice.
How do I change that?
Are we still in turn order?
There. I put it in there now.
Yeah, just for this moment.
But yeah, it was more like a panic, God damn it, get up. And it was 13 points, yay.
All right. That was better than. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are currently out of battle, but you all should make perception checks.
Okie dokie.
I don't like that. Oh, that's
21.
why I don't like that.
I mean, you did just come back from almost being dead.
To be fair, he's
19.
getting up real slow.
And
All right.
North's too distracted, so an 11.
Yeah,
is
North's busy healing up Braddock, but both Bravo Corks and Carrion can hear and kind of see between buildings. Well, maybe not with this fog still up and about, but you can definitely hear sound coming from your northeast-ish. Big sounds.
Big sounds. Okay. So now we're free
Yeah,
to move
somewhere
about the
over there.
cabin?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, go ahead.
The pilot has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Excellent. So Carrion belts his sling and then picks his staff up off the building wall. And he walks over to Bravo and claps him on the back.
Yes, well done, Bravo. Though hardly time for a celebration, I think we have other big problems approaching us.
Yes. Well, team effort and all that. There's really not much I probably could have done by myself. So, yes.
You hurry back to the bridge, and I'll warn the others. We'll rush there to meet you.
And Carrion's going to hustle over.
Braddock, as he's hustling away, he's like, "But wait, we have to find the other people."
Carrion gets... He kind of heard what Bravo said, but didn't process it. He reaches down to try to help up Bravo.
Come on, then. We must be going. There's another giant approaching, and none of us are in any condition to fight it.
Like as Braddock gets up, it just sounds like a bag of popcorn after it came out of the microwave. Just like pop, 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 pop. Like bones or like joints are popping as he's shaking a couple more times. He's finally up.
Yes. Hurry now. The giant is very close.
We must. Let's go.
Let's go around the other side of the building here.
And he looks over his shoulder and motions to Bravo.
Come on, Bravo. Let's go.
And Carrion runs. Doodly 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 doodly.
As you all turn to run, you see a giant turning the corner, and he's wearing a helm with big curved horns, and he's got what appears to be the hide of a white dragon over his armor.
That's the guy. That's the guy we gotta
He
kill.
turns the corner and looks and see like just the whoop as you guys turn the corner. Like,
Don't taunt us like this, Callie. It's so mean.
Braddock pulls like a Scooby-Doo run and just disappears.
Yeah, North's gonna keep running. She doesn't care what's behind her. She needs to get away.
All right, you guys turn tail and run.
Look, I'm not running yet. Look. We can end this right now. If we take out the leader, all the other giants will lose resolve and leave.
With what spells, Bravo? She like actually got like kind of a little crazy firm for a second as she's like half stopping, half walking.
That I don't mean to, but we did
We know
all
what
right.
means, Bravo.
Let's-
We can't go any further.
Let's walk and
Keep
talk.
your voice down.
Let's walk and talk and discuss this. We know where it is. And it sounds like it's following us. Let's aim for some place that's narrow where it can't fit. There's some buildings up ahead on our left.
What if we just bring
Oh,
it to
God.
the? What if we just bring it to the place we just came from? Everyone's there, right? If we bring it all there, then
No.
then they can help
No,
us.
they lured the rest of the giants there. It's probably infested. They're probably dead. Hopefully not, but probably. Just in there. Let's squeeze in the buildings over there, and at least it won't be able to get at us.
And Carrion starts going for the alleyway over here.
She kind of got confused and started like walking around.
He's gonna hunker in close to the wall and Can we all huddle up? Can we share spaces?
Are you guys hiding?
Yeah. Oh, I want to hide.
Yeah.
All right, then everybody make stealth check.
As we're hiding, I would like to send up Grillian to see where the giant is going.
All right, have her make a perception check.
5.
7.
8.
Yeah, no, this was a great idea. Yeah, no.
None
This
of
is
us
gonna
are
go
stealthy. There's no point to hide. We should have just kept going.
Well, it can't reach us here if we all smush in.
We've made it's gonna know where we're at with our failed stealth checks. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
but
unless its perception check is really low.
That perception, the 21, is from Grillian.
it's gonna kill
Alright.
us.
Look,
Okay.
Oop.
Sorry, you send Grillian up, and it takes her a moment through the fog to get eyes on it, but you see it, or she indicates that it's near, but it seems to be confused. Maybe it's lost your scent?
look, there's some buildings, and he's speaking in a hushed tone. There's some buildings down there to our right. Well, to his right, but he says our. And we know there was a giant down there, and I think we killed at least that giant there. And maybe if we can lure it down there, we can skirt in and out of the buildings and somehow take it down with ranged attacks. I'm afraid I can only sling more rocks, and I think that last one was about as lucky as it gets.
If anyone goes down, I can only bring one person.
Well, I suppose the name of the game is not to be hit at all. Because it will have to run around the buildings to get to us.
Yes, Joe.
Does Braddock can Braddock hear about how close the giant
Make a perception check.
19?
You can hear actually a voice carrying across the fog. I don't believe you speak giant, but you can hear a deep rumbling voice, just kind of like, "Hi."
would I hear that too?
Make a perception check.
26.
I would like to call in close air support.
Yeah, so as Braddock points it out, you can start making out words, and it's I know you're here somewhere.
B505.
So can Braddock tell he may not know what that is in Dwarven or Common or any language he understands, but can he tell distance and direction?
It seems to be coming from where you just were.
Shit. Because he knows his bow is just like on the other side of this building. Like it's just right over there where he dropped it.
Yeah, you dropped it at the corner there.
It's looking for us.
Of course it's looking for us. It saw us. We need to keep going.
Okay. Follow-up question. Could I, in a run, leave where I'm at, loop around the building, grab the bow, come back around the far side of the building, and come in behind in one fluid, skillful maneuver? I mean, like a flat out, just like run.
You can make it most of the way.
Will I
You
be
could
able
get
to pick
to,
up
like-
the bow at the same time? Like just like scoop it up?
Yeah, I'd let you do that. Like a dash in one action kind of thing. You could get to the back. This
Alright.
building.
We
Where
should.
can I get to?
Oh, sorry. Are you doing that now,
There.
Braddock?
Well, so what you guys see is Braddock, like he's been on the watch, like he's been watching this gap in the buildings. And he turns around and he starts securing his stuff. Like he swings his shield onto his back and he puts his axe, securely. But he just holds up two hands. Wait here? I'll be. He looks a little questioningly. Right back. And he just disappears, like at a full run. At just like there's no speed up. Just he's straight to 10, right around the thing. They're right around the
Clang, 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 clang,
Yeah.
clang, clang.
Yeah. He sounds like a cast iron oven just falling down a flight of stairs. Go, 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 go. All right.
All right. Yeah. So in one round, you could get round to the back of the building.
North barely hears something about shuffling and then hears, "Oh, for the love of Sylvanas, are you kidding me?" And she's going to assume that he was going to go all the way around and then also shuffle to this corner.
Let's move. That giant definitely heard that.
How many people can ride on a horse?
Comfortably, too.
His question has nothing to do with D&D.
No, it does. How many people is it physically possible to ride on a horse? In an emergency situation.
You might be able to fit 3.
2 and a dwarf.
Well, but like dwarves are like that's a lot of weight for a horse to
That's
carry.
true.
Especially one addicted to coffee crisp.
Well, considering how much armor the dwarf is wearing, and North,
Yeah, we're heavy.
yeah.
Let's get down there to those buildings there, and we can hopefully use them to obfuscate the giant's route to us.
Okay, then let's go. Come on, lead the way.
Well,
Wait,
you're
what
already
happens?
halfway there.
Wait, I'm not done with my line of questioning.
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
Oh.
Let me shuffle back in there. Okay.
Is it physically possible for all 4 of us to fit on a horse?
To fit?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm not a horse expert.
Can you enlighten us to your plan?
I have a spell called Phantom Steed. I would like to summon a phantom horse for all of us to GTFO.
So I just pulled up a chart and it says a draft horse can hold up 540 pounds and a riding horse can hold up 480.
I'm clocking in at 167, 168 if you round.
Well, I mean, it's a phantom steed, so weight's not really the issue. It's
No,
more the size. Is it like a normal sized horse, like riding horse?
It is a large, quasi-real horse-like creature appears on the ground.
It sounds like draft horse to me. That sounds like draft horse. Sounds like draft horse.
Imagine
with
like a
company
really
wagon.
big Clydesdale, but with like a treehouse platform on the top of it.
A sailing horse.
So are we
Are we thinking we're gonna run?
All right, you know what? You're a conjuration, right? Wizard?
Yeah.
Not sure.
You make a limo horse.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Someone on a forum said that it does not say that you're limited to just one steed at a time. It lets you summon multiple steeds as long as you can manage the 1 minute casting time without being interrupted.
It takes a minute to cast. All right.
Yeah, as long as you're not interrupted while casting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's if that's the risk you want to take, then sure. You can try it.
Yeah. I was a whole lot more apt to try it before someone ran around making a ton of noise just to get a bow.
Hey, to his credit, the plan was when he left. The plan was not summon 4 giant horses.
I can't summon 4 giant horses. I can only summon 2. But if you're gonna let me make a limo horse, then I will make a limo horse.
It still takes a minute to cast.
Yep.
All right.
So what? Yeah, yes, go on.
I have a plan. I will conjure transport for us to expedite our retreat. This is not what I would like to do, but seeing as we are in danger and need of help, it's what I would be willing to do. I will do my best to keep us alive so that we may fight another day, even though there are people here and I do very much want to help them. Yes, so
Well,
I'm
actually,
going
Bravo,
to.
I think that we can actually save them if we work together and skirt through those buildings over there. I think. Look how narrow they are. Only we could fit through them. The giant has no hope. We could run to one side, launch a few attacks, and as it comes careening around, we can run back through the other side. Or there's some more buildings clustered over there. I really think we could make a go of it. What would you summon? Could it wait for us if this fails?
No, it has to be near me. I can make a horse-like creature, but it will not. I cannot cast it and then leave it here. It has to be close to me for me to maintain the spell.
All right, let's then at least get somewhere less noisy and safer.
So he is going to move over to those buildings, at least further from where they were.
I can smell you.
Does it sound like it's walking towards us?
Certainly sounds closer.
Come on, just be as quiet as you can. It's still looking for us. Braddock, as quiet as you can, please.
Well, be as quiet as you can, yes.
Yeah, if you've ordered Grillian to follow it, then yes, she's saying it's on your tail.
So Carrion
North's just
hurries
gonna
to the
follow
edge of
Carrion,
this
I guess.
house.
Yes, over here. I don't think it'll be able to get at us over here.
He
I
motions
forgot
behind his
to
house.
push to talk things, but it's fine. We'll do it.
Well, I mean, you could be doing things simultaneously too. Like if you wanted to start something, then
No,
you
I was gonna try and talk to you.
Okay, then
It's
let's
okay.
back up.
The moment's passed. It's fine.
All right, so you guys are making your way towards the outer wall of town between some tightly spaced buildings. And you can all like definitely hear this thing moving. It's not trying to be quiet. It's not masking its movement.
Did we get
Wait.
a glance at what weapons it had?
Not really. You guys were already running, so
Wait,
yeah,
we're
so
going
as
down-
you Yeah.
I'm sorry. Keep talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as you're making your way towards these narrow, well, close together buildings, Braddock, you can sort of see behind you as you're reaching that point, this giant once again come around, and though Bravo and Carrion can't see it, they can hear it as it says, "I see the wake of death you've left behind you. Come out and play." And that's where we're going to end tonight.
No, come on. We go a little longer.
Sorry, did you have something quick you were going to do, Lauren?
North was just going to be snarky and tell Carrie, why don't you talk back to it? Like, tell it to go away.
Would you? That would lead it right to us. I don't
It already
think
knows
that's a
we're
good
here.
idea. Well, it knows we're
Well, you
here,
don't
but not
know that.
here.
That she's making assumptions. She's being dramatic.
Talking, we can stall for time.
No, that's all the time we've got. We're pretty much at the end anyways, so that's a good point to stop.
We're not dead. We're still not dead.
Pretty close, pretty close. Some lucky natural 20s, some great advantage reminders. Thank you, yo. I was looking right at it. It's like, derp, 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 derp. That's not what that means, brain. Hello. But no, thank you. This saved your butts. Certainly saved North's butt in that particular instance. But you guys fought well, considering your limited resources. A bit of luck, but also good battle sense, good leading away. So excellent. You have some time to consider your options. We will be playing Storm King's Thunder again next week, because my schedule has changed. We can play weekly now.
And the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I mean, with the occasional exception with, Fridays being troublesome sometimes, but, that happens. Life happens. So, yeah, that's good job, everybody.
We did it!
We did
survived.
not die.
I want to find that rock and I want to frame it and carry it with me always.
I think it was more your aim than the rock. But anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate you coming out and joining us as we play and try not to kill the party. So we'll be back next week, like I said, regular time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific.
No, other way around.
Other way around. Wow. Sorry, guys. I was up really early. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, because that's how time works. Oh, wow. All right. Anyways, I'm just going to go now. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in.
We got links to our social media and Discord below the video. Please come say hello.
Yeah. We have a mission. Go to Discord and get Travis to join Twitter. Go to Discord. And
Not
get on
gonna.
Travis.
I'm not gonna. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.